this opportunity, taking, embracing this technology. I've seen the number of logins that people are taking, the number of orders that are coming in online. Really, just goes to show that really technology can actually improve your business for the better. So I'm going to go straight into it today. So first and foremost, for you to be able to access your back office or any online platform, you have to have the obvious things, by your hand. You need to have a good a phone or a laptop, a gadget that can be able to access internet with. And of course, you need to be able to have also data, either Wi-Fi or bundles that you can get from your local service providers. And then you're good to go. And the good thing is that for every distributor who joins this Neolife opportunity, a website is created automatically for you. What you pay in the kit is enough to get you automatically get enrolled into the replicated site. A site is actually created for you. And if you provided your email, the credentials are normally sent to your email address. And so if you're a distributor and you've never been able to log into your back office, kindly reach out to your upline, or better yet, you can call the office line and be able to do all this for you. And of course, might be having guests. This is actually an opportunity for you to see what more you can do, yeah, with this platform that you can be able to position and grow your business with. So fine, you have your data and you have your phone. So what you do is that, let me just first share screen. So you need to first now access the internet. So now you open any browser, be it Chrome, be it Opera Mini, any browser that you may be having. Of course, we normally recommend for Chrome because it's more user-friendly and it doesn't consume a lot of space. So if you have Chrome on your phone, just open Chrome and just type these words that are conjoined together in the search area. So just type Shop Neolife as one word. Okay, Shop Neolife, and then you enter, and then you quickly select Neolife Home. This is the home page for all the World Wide Web, all Neolife family. Okay, and then now mine, of course, has been customized to Kenya because this is my area of operation. But this is the same platform that people across the continent and across the and in USA use. So you change the country to the country that you're in. So mine is in Kenya. I won't bother changing. Of course, you can see the list of countries that are there. Okay, and I want you to note this particular place that you are in, because I'll be coming back to it a bit later. So once you select Kenya, if you're a distributor, now you have the username, you log in because now you have your username, you have your credentials. So you quickly key in your Neolife ID, starting with the country code, which is 050, a hyphen, and the number that you have been assigned by Neolife. And then the password that has been automatically generated for you. Or if you don't get a password, you can always call and reactivate a password for you, which you now key in and you log in. So that takes you to your Neolife back office. This is what we call the back office, the replicated site. Now, the reason back office was created, if I may, is ideally for 5 main reasons. And one of the reasons is that people needed to be able to shop online. People needed to be able to track their team at the comfort of their homes without having necessarily to take a matatu or drive all the way to Neolife to be able to get a printout and see how their team is faring. Okay. The other thing is that people needed to be able to download materials, get materials on soft copy, because the era of walking around, maybe you might find the books are a bit bulky, and you want to be able to ease of access to materials. You can always get them, download them there, and of course you can share to your prospects and your customers. And you also don't have the challenges of materials getting worn out and so on. So this is always there. This platform is there to be able to do that, and also you being able to share this opportunity. Our website has been created for you, as I just mentioned, and you share this opportunity to people by sharing your link. And last but not least, the fifth is that through this platform, you can be able to access the Neolife University and be able to enroll and get some of our courses you can learn and test yourself and improve your product and the company information. So today I'm going to show you how to be able to shop online. So yes, you've logged in, and if you're using a phone, me, I'm using a laptop. If you're using a phone, it's the same thing. The same procedure still remains. But now once you log in, yours is going to be in a linear kind of format. Mine is landscape, okay? But yours is going to be linear. And at your top right, you're going to see an icon that has 3 dashes on your top right, dashes. So what is the icon that you tap on? Once you tap that icon, what I'm highlighting right now is going to display there. What I've just highlighted is going to display there. And then from there, you can be able to tap on what you want to do. In this case, we've said today we're going to deal with shop. So you come here and you say shop, and then you click shop products. Okay, so your icon, the icon on your top right, you click that, it's going to populate a menu, a drop-down menu that has all these that I've just highlighted, home, my team, shop, and all that. And then you click on shop and then shop products. Now, let me change the country to Kenya because it's taking the default of the South Africa, the headquarters of Africa. So it's going to display all the products that are available in the Kenyan market. Okay, we're going to display them in an alphabetical order from A to Z. Okay, but also what we've gone ahead and done is that we've been able to categorize them on what they do. You know, so now if it is heart health, if it is energy, if it is weight management, we give you products. For example, we were to click here to weight management, products that are suitable for weight management, products that you can actually this is a good reference point for you, a distributor. If probably you don't know, you're in a position, you just joined, and you don't know what products to recommend to a distributor, to a customer, or a prospect. So you just quickly come here to shop, and then they've been categorized there based on what they do. And then all the products, for example, for weight are listed there. And from there, you can be able to go and advise your client on the best products for weight management and all those other categories that we have. This is back to school season. We have children's health, we have men's health, women's health. You know, if it is tried as much as we can to incorporate all the categories that we think, you know, are mostly asked by customers and so on. So today I'm going to work with weight management. So once that's displayed all the products that are suitable for weight management, what you do is that you simply click on the image of that particular product. So if this is amytone, you just tap on the image. Okay, so it's going to give you more details about that particular product. You know, the quantity, the tablets that are there, and of course, if you go down the benefits and how the details and how you're supposed to use that product. Okay, so once you do that, there's an option for you to be able to choose the quantity that you want. If you want 2, you can always edit and put the quantity that you want if it is 2. If it is a case, because remember when you're buying a product as a case, it is slightly cheaper than if you were to buy 6 of them. So if you want 2, you select the quantity that you want and you simply add to cart. Okay, so I've selected 2 amytones. If you want something else to purchase, you simply continue shopping. I normally advise people who are shopping online to assume that they've just walked into a supermarket. Okay, that they've walked in a supermarket and they've taken their cart literally out. So you take a trolley, you put something in your cart. If you want something else, if it is maybe cooking oil that you've taken and you put it in your cart, if you want something else, you continue shopping and you move to the next aisle. Okay, so that is weight management. Say we want something again from weight management, we click, it will still display. So say we want Neolife shake. So you tap on the image of the Neolife shake that you want, the flavor that you want. And maybe this time you want 1, so we will not change the quantity. We just simply say add to cart. It's as simple as that. Okay, so that process can continue. You continue, adding items to your cart until you're done. Okay, once you're done, all you simply do is check out. Now, there are a few questions that are going to have to answer, so that we can be able to know whether we're going to deliver that product for you, or you're going to come to the office to collect. Okay, so you're just going to tick a few things. If you want us to deliver, you just say you like to ship that product, and then you go on and put your personal details there, your name, your second name, your address where you're delivering, and the phone number, and then you say ship to this address. Okay, as simple as that. You just key in your personal information. If now you want to collect this order, say you want to collect it at our Nairobi office, just say I would like to pick my order. You tap there where the icon is. Remember that this is what I've done. What is the you want us to deliver? You click there. If you want to pick the order, you tap there. I would like to pick my order. And then you come down here, scroll down and select the warehouse that you want to collect that order. If it is Mombasa Road, you simply tap Nairobi Bulk. I normally see that confusion from distributors when they want to collect products from Mombasa Road and they end up choosing Nairobi, the Nairobi office, Nairobi town office. Okay, so Nairobi Bulk is Mombasa Road, our Mombasa Road office. If you want a product from Mombasa Road, you tick there. If it is Nairobi town, it's normally set as a default. You just select there and then scroll all the way down and say use this location. So now it's going to ask you the mode of payment. So what your preference for paying for those particular products. Is it debit card? Is it M-Pesa? So if you want to pay by card, because that is not that often, people can be able to, it has been rolled out, you can actually use your credit card. You simply click on the debit card section. If you want M-Pesa, as is most of the case, just select M-Pesa payment and you continue. So it's going to give you a page where you actually review what you've put in the cart to make sure that what you've added in there is actually what you wanted to collect. So you're purchasing Amiton 2 in quantity, and you're purchasing a Neolife Shake 1 of that. So that is what we wanted as I was starting this demonstration. So you'll simply go ahead and say place order. Okay. So now I will from my end, this is done. This is as good as done. Now, if you proceed and pay for your order and click pay for your order, a prompt is going to be sent to your M-Pesa line. And in case, and then at that point, you just key in your M-Pesa PIN, and the product and the order is successful. Now, we've had also situations where people get to this point and they did not receive a prompt on their phones. The reason for this is because at times when you were registering your application, when you were being registered and you're joining, the number you used or the number that you put in there is not your M-Pesa number, or you put a secondary number that you do not use, maybe your Airtel number, and now the site cannot send you a prompt. So if you experience such a challenge, kindly reach out to us. You can reach out to so that we can be able to correct that. Now that has to come from the office. The upline cannot be able to do that. But now we can be able to edit and put the correct number for you, your number that is linked to your M-Pesa. So that when you get to this point and you click pay for your order, you automatically get a prompt, put in your PIN, and you're good to go. So once you put in your PIN, I normally urge members. The reason at times you get that you're not able, the order is hanging or the order is pending, is that once you put in the PIN, most of the time people just are a bit, for lack of a better word, a bit impatient. So they quickly put in their PIN, and then even 2-3 seconds are not over, and you've already exited that site, and you run to the office, or you're now calling to say that you've placed an order online. So my advice to you is once you put in the PIN, there's normally a process that runs for like 15 seconds where there's an exchange of M-Pesa payment and the order. So I normally encourage people, once they put in the PIN, just be a bit patient for around 15 seconds, 15 to 30 seconds, so that the order can finalize, so that the payment and the order can be linked. Because when you leave it at 30 feet and you exit, now you have to come to us for us to be able to, link those to the payment and the order. So once, and this is as simple as it gets. So once you do that, the order automatically goes through. So that is as simple as it gets in terms of being able to buy online. So you just log in, go to shop products. All our products have been listed there. You identify the products that you want. If you know alphabetically, you can just scroll down alphabetically A to Z. Okay, but if you want, products that have been categorized, products that weight, and maybe they've also been categorized for you to be able to identify with them as quickly as you can. Now I'm going to link this shopping experience of the back office because I'd also been requested to also talk slightly about the m-commerce. So allow me to just transition to the m-commerce briefly so that you can we can juxtapose the two. You can just so that you can identify the one that you find easier for you. So let me do this, then do the let me now do the m-commerce way of shopping. So now m-commerce is a form of e-commerce that enables users to buy and sell goods without the use of a desktop. Now, for m-commerce, you don't really need a laptop to be able to place an order. That is why it's called m-commerce. You either need a mobile phone, a smartphone, or a tablet. It's as simple as that. That's the only difference between online and m-commerce. The same thing, but online you might use it with a laptop. M-commerce you cannot use a laptop. Now, so m-commerce, the first thing that you do is that you have to save our WhatsApp number, our m-commerce number on WhatsApp. So our m-commerce number, for those who are taking notes, is 234, the Nigeria number, 903. So you save it as I'm writing it, plus 234, let me see what I can remember, 90 32 0786 28. That is our m-commerce number, plus 234 90 32 078 628. So you save that into your contact. Maybe you can just save it as Neolife m-commerce. And once you save that number, go to your M-Pesa. Go to your WhatsApp. Refresh the contacts, and then open where you've saved that. But assume that is a person you want to send a message to. So go there, and once you're there, you just type, as I'm doing, Neo space buy. Okay, that is the code that you enter to be able to activate the process of being able to purchase a product. So you say Neo space buy space, and then now for you to be able to use this particular platform, you need to be able to have, for those who have good memories, memory, you can be able to cram all the codes. For those who've been here for a long time and they know the codes offered, good for you. So just you put in the code of those particular, remember all our products have a code. So you put the code of the item you want to purchase. I'm going to use a common product, say TNN, because people know it, people purchase it a lot. So it's one of our star products. So the code for TNN is 2130. So Neo space, everything in caps. Neo space buy space the code of the product that you want. Then you space it, and then the quantity. If you want 1, you put 1 there. Now, I'll assume that you only want to purchase one particular product, but I'll show you I'll show you if you want many. Now, step by step. Now, you want one, say you just want to buy TNN. So say Neo, buy the TNN, the code and the quantity, and then the ID, your Neolife ID. Okay, so you start with an ID to just show that now you're done. ID space, then your Neolife number, starting with the country code, which is 050, a hyphen, and then the number. Now, if for those who are here who've joined for a while back, and you have a number that is less than 7 digits, which is 6, I'm going to, for purposes of today, I'm going to do this number. You start with 0, then the number 781343 to make, because at any given point the numbers have to be 7. Okay, so Neo, buy the code, the item, the quantity, the ID, and then you put the ID, then you space it. So now the order is done, but now you've not told us where you want to collect that order. So now the next thing is now giving a command to the system where you want to collect this order. Okay, so you put DC, the distributor center. This stands for distributor center, where you want to collect the item. So for the distributor setup for JQuat for town office is 677. So DC space 677. Now for Mombasa Road, it's 741. Okay. Now, if you want Mombasa Road, where I put 677, you replace it with 741. And then now a command for you want to pay. So for those who want to pay by M-Pesa, the code is bank 16. So you just put bank and then 16. If you want to use a card, for those who want to use a card, where I put bank 16, you simply replace it with bank 15. Okay. And you proceed and you enter and you send that message. You will then receive, after sending this, like you are sending a message to someone, you will then receive a message indicating the product you want to buy, TNN, and the total amount of that particular order. Now, if that is not what you want, you simply type again what you want to buy using the same format and changing the code of that particular product. Now, if that is what you want, you send 1 to complete your order. Okay. You will then, at this particular point, receive a message with the order ID and a link. A link will populate within where you are at the M-Commerce Neolife at WhatsApp. So you click on that link and you will receive a prompt from M-Pesa to put in your PIN. And it's as simple as that. So once the payment is done, you will receive 2 notifications on WhatsApp indicating the payment was successful and what your order ID is. And your order is as good as done. So it's as simple as that. For those who find this, the reason I've done this next to the other one is for you to be able to see what is easy for you. For those who know codes, this is it for you. For those who like the experience, the online experience, where you can be able to see the colorful product, you can tap on that icon. You want to see the products that you can always have an option of purchasing online. Now, quickly, I'm just going to show you if you wanted to buy multiple products, many products. Because this is also a challenge where people normally mix up the commas. So what you simply do if you want more than one item, of course, you give the command that you want to buy neo space buy, sorry, I'm also doing it wrong, neo space buy space, and then the item you want, if you want to and then the code 1. Now, if you want another product, immediately you put the quantity you want, do not space, just put a comma. And then now you can now proceed and put a space and then put the next product that you want. Now I'm going to use ProVitality because it's also another regular product, a star product, 2595. Now you space it, and then you put what you, if you want 1. And then if you want another product, let me put 3 products, you put another comma, and then say maybe you want salmon, then you space, then you put 2672, the code for salmon, and then you space it, and you put the quantity. Now, supposing that's it. Now, if you do not have any comma in a comma here signifies that you want to add you're not done. You want to add another product. Now, if you're done, do not add a comma, just space, and then now give a command that you want to input your ID that you're done. So if you just put ID, then space, put your ID number, and then allow me to do this. Now, if your number is 7 digits, for those who have 7 digits, need to have you don't need to put a 0 before the number. Okay, so in this case, because Judy's number is less than 7 digits, we put a 0 before that number, and then you space it, and then I will give it a command where we need to collect that product, the DC. In this case, I'm going to put, and even put Mombasa Road, and then you space, and then give it a command that you want to pay by the M-Pesa, and you're as good as done. Now, once you enter that, you receive a message showing you, telling you the product that you bought and the total amount. Okay, and then if you're okay with that, you you enter a command to complete your order, and then you'll get a link, an order and your link. You tap on your link, and a prompt is sent to your person, and you key in your PIN, and you're as good as done. Now, so for those who find this easy, well and good. For those who prefer the other one, well and good. So that is about it when it comes to being able to shop online. Okay. Now, the other thing that I was tasked with today is showing you how to be able to sponsor online. Now, unfortunately, I will not be able to, with M-Commerce, you cannot be able to sponsor. Sponsor is just reserved for the online. Now, we go back to, let me just share again where we were. Share the screen of the back office. Remember, we have done the shop. So now, if you want to shop, if you want to sponsor online, we'll go back to homepage. Let me send back in a bit. Okay, so we go to the homepage. Now, you want to sponsor, you want to, you have someone who's not with you physically, or you just want someone to be able to say this, yes, to this opportunity. So when you go to the homepage, you simply scroll down where it is written, share your referral website. Your website is what you share with your prospects and with your customers. If you want them to be able to shop online, or you want them to be able to join. So your website is what you share. I normally urge people that even before you share your referral website, allow me to show you where you can be able to go and customize your website. So that when you're sending out this website, you are actually sending it, giving it a professional look, that it has everything that is required. So the person who is interacting with your website can know who the person is. They can see a photo there. And if they want to reach out to you, they can actually, because remember now, your website, you can actually even share it across the digital platforms, your Facebook, your WhatsApp, your Instagram, and so on. The first thing, before you even share your website, come here to it is written account and customize your website. Okay, so the first thing is I normally tell people to put a photo. So come to account, and then avatar. Avatar is your personal info, your image. So put there you can always upload from your gallery, your phone book, your gallery, your photos. So put a professional photo there. Okay. If you want, you can always upload. Now, the other thing I normally tell people is that once you've done that, go to manage my website, still under profile, so you can actually display the name that you want people to be able to see when you send this link. Unfortunately, from my end, I cannot be able to put a photo for obvious reasons. This is a laptop that I'm using. I don't even have photos there. So once you come to account and you've selected avatar, you put your photo. You can also come here, select manage my website, and then put in your phone number there. Put in your additional phone number. Put in your email address there. Change the display name to a name that you want people to be able to identify you with. Doesn't have to be the Neolife name. It can be fitness mogul, can be a wellness specialist, just something that sells you more. Okay, then you can always customize your message. Of course, what we have here is a default set message that not everyone has, but you can always come here and custom your message and just type what you want to put in. You can actually say something like, do you want to earn money online? Click this link, sign up, and let me show you how. Or call this number and I can be able to guide you. Just put something that you think you will endear you to your prospect. Put something there that will, grasp the prospect's attention and just want to reach out to you. So now, once you do that, and your website is set, remember now you come to account, and that's where you customize your account. Once that is done, just come back to homepage where your link your link is, and you simply click where the browser is here, and the link has been copied. Now, if you're using a phone, what is going to happen is that there's an option for you to be able to share directly from there. You can be able to share. So once you click the share, an icon there that is share, you can be able to share to across the platform that we have. So now, for me, because this is a laptop, I've copied the link. And then when you send that link to your prospect, okay, you've sent that link to your prospect, say by WhatsApp. Now, the person on the receiving end is going to click on top of that link or tap on that particular link, and it's going to send them to your replicated sites. So this is the page that is going to send them to. Now, remember, when I was starting this, I actually asked you to take note of where we were. Now, just a minute, I refresh it because I can see. So now it's going to send them here. Where it is written Kenya, your face and your item and your face and your personal details are going to reflect there. Okay. But now the person who's on you, the person you've sent this link to can be able to see who sent who this person is, their email address, their phone number, and in case they have a question or a query, or they want more clarification, they can actually be able to reach out to you. Now, you've sent your prospect this link. So now what they can do, if they want to shop online, as I was just instructed earlier, they'll come here and click shop products, and all our products will be listed there. Same again alphabetically, and then we'll also categorize them. But you'll remember that the prices there are not distributor prices. Those are retail prices because they have not yet said yes to this opportunity. Now, if they want to say yes, they can actually unlock saving, which takes them to where they can be able to sign up. I normally urge people, if they want to be able to ask their prospects to join, this is a very good strategy for them to employ, because once they share this link and they tell them to be able to, the prospect can be able to see that they're going to save up to 20% by saying yes, and this will make them sign up. Okay, so we want to sign up and save now, because that is what you want to show you how to be able to sponsor online. So you send this link to someone who's on the other side, and the beauty of this being able to shop online is that you can actually reach out to people not just in Kenya, because we have people, we have offices in Tanzania, for example, in Uganda, that is in East Africa, in South Africa, Botswana, Lesotho, Namibia, Eswatini, in West Africa, Nigeria, Cameroon, Ivory Coast, Benin. And so this is what people across the globe can actually be. So if your prospect is in, for example, Tanzania, once you send this to them, you actually tell them to be able to change into their host country. So if you have a prospect in Tanzania, you send them this link and tell them once they click sign up and save, they change that country to where they are, so that they can be able to see the currency in their local country. Because if you tell them the Kenyan currency, they cannot be able to know or identify with that. And that also goes to, if you're sending this to someone to buy products who is not in Kenya, you simply tell them to do that. So once you do that, it's going to, it's been very well put. The website has been automatically created for you, just to be able to make it enticing for the person who's on the other end to be able to say yes. So give them the sparks of, once you say yes, once you join us, some of the perks and the benefits that are going to enjoy. Of course, they've been listed there. I'm not going to go through them. And so they're very well put. You're going to get recognition. You're going to, save 20% of the suggested retail price. You're going to be a part of a positive community. You're going to get personal development. You're going to own and start your own business. And so this makes it easy. This is actually a selling point for you. Just direct your prospect here. And the beauty about this is that when they click become a distributor, you automatically become the sponsor. There's nothing that from the company side that I need to do. There's nothing that anyone needs to do. It's a self-explanatory procedure. So now, once they've clicked to become a distributor, we have the kits, of course, the free kits that we have. So now, depending on what you've advised them to start with, they select that particular one. I'll just select the Vitality one. Okay. And if you want additional products, you can always, add more products. So you click continue. If you want more products, you can always add them there. If not, you can always skip. Okay. But for me, I normally advise people to, as much as you've pushed for the kit, just have a few more products, 2 or 3 star products that they can be able to buy in addition to the kit. Now, the next thing here is that your information, the person joining needs to give their particular information. So they select it, if it is for delivery, again, you go to Nairobi Bulk because that is where you normally do all our deliveries from. If they're coming to collect from the office, that is Nairobi town. Okay, then you scroll all the way down and say, use this location, and then put in the instructions there. The address where we're going to collect, and then these are simply straightforward. The address where we're going to collect, or where we are sending the kit, the mode of payment, agree to the terms, and save and continue. And then you simply review and place the order. It's as simple as that. And as simple as that, the person you send to this link signs up and joins your team. So mine today is just to urge each and every one of you to make the most out of this particular platform that has been created. It is a door to a new world. It's a door to a whole different world. You can be able to do so much. I've just today talked about just being able to shop online and being able to sponsor. And that is not just in Kenya, but across the continent and across the various places that we have our offices in. And so, as simple as that, your people are on the way to building and starting their businesses. So for today, I'm going to have to stop there. And if you have any queries, feel free to contact me. Feel free to contact the office if you need more clarification as regards to being able to shop online and to sponsor, and I can be able to be of more help to you. So for me, that is as much. I've tried to be as detailed as I can in the time given. Let me leave it at that. Of course, there's so much more that you can do. As I've stated earlier, you can be able to shop online, and you can be able to track your team, download information, and so on, enroll to the New Life University. You can be able to see where your business is, the latest news that is coming in, even before your upline has sent them to you. You can always be able to see that. The events that we have are upcoming, the downlines birthdays, to make them just feel appreciated. We've tried to customize this and give it a feel-good feeling. But when you interact with this, actually everything is okay. You even know at this particular point, how much you'd earn if the business ended today. So mine, because it was just being able to shop and sponsor, let me leave it at that. Judy, if you can hear me.
And maybe somebody may have a question.
Okay.
Yeah, anybody who may have a question, maybe you can remove the screen. Anybody with a question? Oh, sorry, let me try to. I think now you can be able to unmute yourself. Yeah, anybody want to ask a question?
Hello.
Yes, Delphine.
Yeah, we are thankful to Alan and Jude too. Mine is to request that to be taken through the TNL still.
Yeah?
Will be taken through the TNL still.
TNL?
Yeah.
Alan, you can be able to do that, the TNL? I think it's not a lot.
The TNL, maybe we schedule another time because I cannot log in through the TNL from this particular point.
Okay.
So maybe we can now just give it a special next, maybe 2 weeks from now. We can now give it we can now discuss about the TNL and just show people they can be able to link their contacts, can be able to, when they see prospects who've interacted with the materials, they can be able to see and reach out to them. That we can discuss, Delvin, on maybe Judy can guide me on when she might actually want to be back, and then we can now go into more details regarding that. But the other thing I can say about TNL is that you actually pay for it. There's a subscription, there's an annual subscription for it. Okay, so yes.
Yes, Kade Masharia. Kade Masharia. Okay.
Thank you very much to Alan for taking us through. I realized I was doing M command, but I've been trying to use it lately. And I realized it. So thank you so much for that. This is very timely.
Wow, thank you so much, Kade. Angao, yes?
Thanks so much, Alan and Judy, for that wonderful training. I just want to pose a question to Alan, maybe on behalf of many people. Assuming that I've shared my link to a client who purchases the products through the link.
Yes.
There is that part of the profit. I don't know whether he explained, but maybe I wasn't listening. Where does the profit go? I'm sure a new person would want to know, where does my profit go when the other person is buying at a retail price?
Super.
Maybe Alan could explain if you had not explained or I skipped me.
All right. So what happens, because the money is on the, so this normally happens when it is, most of the time when you say you've sent this link to someone, your prospect, and they've joined them, they've paid them more of that particular money. That money, upon requisition, when you request for that money, most of the time it's normally debited in your pay statement. When you go and take your pay advice, you'll see that profit has been put there. It may not be monthly from time to time. At times it takes up to a quarter, but eventually, of course, the PVs update immediately, and you can be able to see that the person who has the prospect, the name, the details, and the phone number is there. But now the amount is normally put in your pay advice, be it monthly now, if that or after 3 months, that is quarterly. So it's normally put in your, you can actually be able to see it in your back office, a pay advice. It's normally, if it is a different country, it will be put there. If someone from, say, Tanzania has bought something, because there's the issue of exchange rate, but they normally put it into, because the world has now been able to integrate the whole system. So it may not be monthly, but at least by a quarter of by 3 months time, normally have that money put in together with your bonus statement, with the bonus pay. And in case you feel that, or you need more clarification, you cannot be able to trace, or you feel it has not been affected, you can always reach out, and we can be able to advise you on the way forward. But it's put together with your commissions.
Thank you so much, Alan.
Okay,
maybe another question is that when you go back to your back office, when you look at your team, you will see somewhere where it is written retail customers.
Yes.
Maybe you could also explain those retail customers, who are they? Because they are not part of the team.
Yes.
But there is what we call retail customers on the back office.
Now, retail customers are those you sent the link to, and they purchased products. So, and they put in their details there. They put in their full names and their phone numbers. The system actually tells you these are the people who have bought using the link. So you can be able to go there and see who has interacted with your site and actually made a purchase using the retail price, not the distributor price. Yes.
Thank you so much. I think that is all I wanted to know for now.
All right.
Thank you so much. And Gertrude, maybe the rest person, the time is fast spent.
Okay. Thank you, PT Judy and Alan, for the good presentation. You know, now the world is digital. Yes. Suppose you get a prospect who wants to sign up and they don't have a Neolife DC in their country.
Yes.
How do you treat that?
Now, I'll give you an example. Of course, that is a bit difficult because when you don't have an office, now that means you incur your own cost, because you normally deliver within the country of where we are. So now I'll give you an example of what you can be able to do. For example, you have a prospect in DRC, and you know DRC, maybe they speak Swahili. So what you do, and Tanzania is close to DRC. If you have someone in Tanzania, or you can be able to organize from Tanzania and send to DRC, or you can be able to say, do it for them on their behalf here in Kenya, and now send them, ask them to pay for the extra courier fees. But of course now, with us not having an office everywhere, now if you want to send things there, now you have to incur cost. That is a cost that you have to bear. But to try and to reduce the cost, you normally try and get a country that is close to where you are, and maybe you have someone there, or even them, if they have someone who can be able to do that for them, and then they can have it delivered to them. That will be perfectly in order. But the company might be a bit of a challenge for us to be able to come in.
Okay, thank you for the reply.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Alan, for taking us through the process. I know we have taken your evening when you should be resting, but I do assure you the team is excited. Thank you for taking us through, and I'm sure now they know better. In case you find you at a corner, maybe you don't have that money in M-Pesa, and maybe you want to debit your bank, I'm sure now you can be able to do that without any challenges. Sometimes maybe you might find your success line, they want to buy products, but maybe it is past the 7 p.m. the day we close the warehouse, and you really want to sponsor for them. So I'm sure now you know, I mean, you want to buy products for them. I'm sure now you know better. So thank you so much, Alan, and thank you everybody for being a great participants. And I'm sure those who have never maybe had a chance of buying products online, now you have an opportunity, and keep on asking. I always tell people, ask. If you don't get it the first time, ask again. If you don't get it a second time, ask again. And that's how we are able to get it, doing things. It's not that we do them because we used to know them. It's just that we've been asking. We ask those who know, and then we are guided. And then at least I know you can always be able to learn. It doesn't matter the level of education, just need to be shown. So long as you haven't got a smartphone, I'm sure it's going to be okay for you. And it's been great. Yes, Kade Masharia, as we close.
Just a last question, picking up on what you have just asked. So with those people who their countries do not have a disease, in which country then do they register?
Sorry, Kade, you are not clear.
I'm saying I'm just following up on the question by Gertrude, that when the person is the person who wants to register, their country does not have a DC, then in which country do they register? Will they then have to register in Kenya as distributors, but based in whatever country?
Yes, you can, but now you see you'll have to incur the cost of delivery because you only deliver within the country. So now, for example, maybe in your case, if you have someone say in Rwanda, you can actually process the kit here and have it delivered to her. And then every other future purchases that we deliver, she incurs a cost. Or maybe you can, for those who are well connected, for those who know their way around, and those who say Rwanda, who normally get their things from Uganda, just to try and squeeze or just increase the cost. Because remember now we're not in Rwanda yet, for example. So you just try and minimize the cost so they can be able to say yes to this opportunity.
Thank you so much, Alan. I'm sure we can keep on asking these questions. Wherever you feel that you have a need, just ask. And I'm sure the answer is just next door. And I'm sure you can be able to learn a lot of things. And through your success line, in case you find maybe they don't know, they can always ask on your behalf, in case maybe you are not near. So from all of us, from Alan, from you, it's a good night to all of us. I just want to remind you that this coming Friday, we have this coming Thursday, there's a meeting in Marindi. So in case you have people in Marindi, kindly look at the flyer and invite them. I'll be there and I'll be able to share with them. The other thing is On Friday, there's a meeting in Kilifi. You can do exactly the same. The same Friday, there's a meeting in Bungoma. You can do the same. On Saturday, there's a meeting in Kakamega. You can do the same. On Saturday, again, there's a meeting in Mombasa. You can do the same. And I'm sure if you can.
Judy, kindly unmute. Hello, Judy. Hi, Judy.
Tomorrow there's a meeting in Kitui. Mr. Rubane will be there with Nancy. You can invite in Kitui tomorrow. On Thursday, Malindi. On Friday, Bungoma and Kilifi. On Saturday, Kakamega and Mombasa. So you can invite all these areas, because like when I go to my Facebook contacts, I have so many from all those areas. Like now I've invited all of them, and in case those have not finished, I'm sure I'm going to finish tomorrow. And so I'm sure we can build this business and take it to the next level. So good night and God bless. Let's see you at the top.
Can I ask
remember,
a question,
Monday
Judy?
next week.
Hello, Judy.
Pardon? Yeah.
I have a question outside of today's topic.
Yeah.
But it's just I'm just asking an advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are told that to take 1 TNN is good, 2 TNN is better, but 3 is best. How about omega-3?
You can take 2 after your breakfast.
The omega-3?
Yes, especially for beginners, it is important.
Yeah, for beginners.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 after breakfast.
2 after breakfast, and then you can take 2 to 3 TNNs. It's okay. It's good. It's good for you.
All right, all right, all right.
You
So
guys are
only
in
2
in Marindi?
Pardon?
When is Kilifi? Kilifi is on Friday.
Yeah.
Marindi is on Thursday.
Okay, Kilifi is on Friday.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
And Mombasa is on Saturday.
So after taking in the morning, that is enough.
You take in the morning after your